other people. Love what motivated, I did not do it for hatred. But I truly hate the devil, I cannot debate or fake it.
It's week 6 of the 2025 season, and up next is one of the league's best, Jalen Ramsey. He's been one of the NFL's best ball hawks this season with 9 interceptions. It's the Rams and...
Set to go now in week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And it felt like it watching the game tape. He got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some. They threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
Come on. Hey!
They'll start by running the option to the right. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Beating him there with his legs. 21 yards, first down.
And this, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game. And all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A big gain of 39 on 3rd. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves them needing about 7 here on 3rd down.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on 3rd down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stop him short.
Ready?
Oh, look at this play call. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. DK Metcalf, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Seahawks' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that with an 8-play drive, it spans 75 yards. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Taken in at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And he's playing at a very high level here in this early part of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in passing yards. Now, that's not always an indicator of success, but in his case, it is.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Johnson running left. And some room to run now. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, L.A.
Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. The offense coming back out here, plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 5 catches, 57 yards.
This defense is ranked near the bottom of the league against the pass. You get the sense that he feels like if he gets covered on any call, he's going to be upset. He thinks he should be open on every snap in this game.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks.
Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down. Now it's 2nd and 9.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Nick Bosa. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And this is caught at the 8. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Here's Walker, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Again, Walker. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. They'll try and run, Walker. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks have moved out in front. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The 10-play drive that time.
And it was Kenneth Walker finishing things off with a touchdown run. From the 6. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But when the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a third down coming up. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Darrell Taylor got in there to drop him.
Even keeping the back in for extra protection on third down, they still couldn't prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Taken from just outside the 30. Yeah, that's a 48-yard punt with a coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They were able to defeat Houston last week. They lead things here as well as they try to make it 2 victories in a row. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Back to throw now on first down. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
These two teams, remember, met in Inglewood earlier in the year with the Rams coming out on top. So a win here in Seattle, tough as that may be, would give them the season sweep. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. They'll look to throw here on first down. This is caught inside the 15. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. To Johnson again. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great play there. His second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Rams are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Seahawks take back over. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14-all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. And some room to maneuver. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 66 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, it's Walker. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. They'll set up a throw. And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And they take a 17-14 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks and tables end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Sitting at first place in the division. They've got an open day on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit, or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
This defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now it's him carry for Johnson. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. Targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a draw play. It's Walker. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throw out wide to Walker. And that's good for a gain of 6. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. They'll look to throw now on first down.
Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
That's going to be caught by Waddle. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
A first down carry here for Johnson. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. On second down, Johnson. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who's shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
On play action, they'll throw. Rolling to his right. They'll get this one to Kupp, complete.
And he is going to have a Rams first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on third down and 5.
Well, that's all about moving the pocket on third down so the defenders can't just go to one spot and find the quarterback. Bootlegged him out to his right against the grain, able to spot the open man, and got it to him for the first down.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
125 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Connecting with Kupp here on the out route.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
So, Charles, you look at this offense, and really on paper, there's a great situation for them upcoming. They're unbeaten on the year, an open week coming up after this. So,
touchdown, L.A. A great effort there. 31 yards.
And the Rams have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
And that drive we just saw that culminated in a touchdown, exactly what many offenses are looking for. Sustained ones that can impose their will on the other team.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. It's up and good to make it 21-17. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half.
And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
2nd and 9 now. And spins away. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
First time they've looked his way in this game, he comes through picking up the first.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He'll look to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
And the Rams are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
There's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
136 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go to Johnson again. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. Uses the stiff arm. A big play there on the catch and run. 66 yards. He'll drop to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get...
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Tucker with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Seattle again getting ready to take over offensively. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Over 30 yards there. And first downs on 3 consecutive plays now. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So he will switch ends as the third. Back now in Seattle, Washington. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. On first down, he'll drop to throw. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll bring up second down. Straight ahead, Walker. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7. Back to throw here. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way, because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see a back just kind of have a grin on his face every time his number is called, because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays, nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They try the left side with Johnson. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Here's a 20th carry for Johnson. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Again, it's Johnson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll hand it off now. Johnson. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
157 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Now back to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack.
And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard.
They'll look to throw. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle.
Kenneth Walker. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Seahawks have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the fourth. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done. Get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
And they no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
They're able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second down.
Here's Johnson again on second down.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a handoff, Johnson. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Johnson running left. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Up the middle, Johnson. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
A give up the middle to Johnson. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Here's Johnson again on second down.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. They'll run it with Johnson. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage.
And this is going to be caught. He got it. It's a touchdown. Forget overtime. They're going to win the football game right now. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told.
And it ends with Cooper Kupp on the receiving end of the touchdown pass. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, This is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew.
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere, 20-year career minimum. Call Hit Boy for beats, ask for 10 of them. I don't follow trends, I swing the pendulum. If the bag good, I'm gon' give us some. Let's reflect times, I try to collect minds from complex rhymes. And by the way, shut out Tech 9. Go and shut the up, just let me talk. I'm a time bomb that's waiting to go off. Quite nuclear, amazing what fame could do to you. Too peculiar, although I'm truly a renaissance starter. My mind divine, it take me a lot farther. Growing up, I really had beef with my father. But why bother explaining my feelings? Try harder, but either way they gon' paint you the villain. 8 months with no phone, dog, we aiming for brilliance. High level maintaining the building, we making a killing. Alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. A wise man told me that silence never betrayed him. Keep your mouth shut, cause got ultimatums. Stupid situations, the tongue often creates them. The motor mouth is usually causing mayhem.
Lil' tune, flow sinister, I'ma finish him. Many men gon' need ministers, I'm a men in them. Enemies, I'm the enema. I'ma on them just like my keys, drop my on a dental work. My thoughts I keep confidential, it's consequential. Philosophies unidentical, I'm not into you. My Siamese brother Benjamin, that's how I stick to him. These diamond bees, all BBs, I call them Vivica. Skating underneath the bridge, stay hustling as it is. Make money, feed the kids, ain't nothing in the fridge. Wake up, repeat the sins, I need a 10, stay muddy to the lid.